Good evening. Welcome to Fire and the Grape.
Hi, I'm Erica Hernandez, Executive Chef at Salt Creek Grill, here known as The Fire, and you can find me on social media as The Monday Baker. And here we have...
And I am Hugh Preece, operator of Salt Creek Grill Restaurants. I am the Grape, also known as Fermented Boss on Instagram.
Welcome. Happy Thursday.
Welcome. Yes. Wow. We had a busy Wednesday with Valentine's Day.
Yes.
We had a great interactive experience for guests.
Yes.
And
it was very fun.
Charcuterie and bubbles. That was our first interactive event with that, and it was pretty neat.
It was absolutely a great experience. Our guests loved it, and we had a great time with them. You know, we tasted some delicious wines, like always, and we helped everybody learn how to build charcuterie. So that was a lot of fun. And Valentine's was a lot of fun too. I hope you all had a great Valentine's Day.
Yes, it's fun to see how the couples work together on building their charcuterie board. There was one couple that got a little out of hand because they were not happy. Their board didn't look like another person's board, but we won't say who they were.
It was fun. Everybody had a lot of fun.
Yes, and I'm very excited about today.
I am very excited about today as well. So I have something for you.
Oh, okay. Tell me. Talk to me.
So, you know, I wanted to have something. It's still cold in Jersey, so I wanted to have something that it snowed and everything. So I wanted to have a little bit of something that's warm and with a little bit of spice. So I went with the pasta route, and we're gonna have some pasta Amatriciana.
Ooh, I love that. So that has like a little guanciale in it.
Guanciale, yeah, the nice and salty guanciale, which is cheeks and jaw.
She had me at guanciale.
Yeah, I had him at that. Smile, so that smile on that face.
Yeah.
And it has fresh roasted tomatoes. It has a little bit of fresh pecorino. It has some basil, a little bit of garlic, onions, and all together, it's an amazing dish. We're gonna do it with Campanelle pasta by our friends of Lore Pasta, our local pasta makers, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Excellent. So I love that. I think Campanelli will be a great pasta to get all sauced up with this beautiful sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you pronounce our fresh pasta company?
Lore Pasta.
Lore Pasta. All right, excellent. And they have a new location, so we're excited to possibly go down and visit them.
I know, I want to visit them soon.
Their pasta is killer.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I have the perfect wine for it. It is the 10th anniversary of a special region, one that's in my heart.
Ooh.
And I think I am going to grab a bottle from my cellar and yeah, we'll taste
wait.
it up. Yeah. All
Let's
right.
go. We'll see you in a minute.
Stay tuned. Welcome back.
What do we have here, sir?
So we have a little Chianti Classico, but not just any Chianti Classico. Chianti Classico Gran Selezione, which means great selection.
Mm-hmm.
And it is celebrating its 10th anniversary of classification.
Happy anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary. So Gran Selezione is the premium level of Chianti Classico DOCG, which means it goes through a little stricter laws to be produced. For example, the wine or the grapes Sangiovese have to be estate grown.
Okay.
The wines only have to be 80% Sangiovese. However, most producers produce 100%, and this one's 100%.
Wow.
Classification for alcohol is a little bit higher, and other controls are in play. It's an incredible region. You always want to look for the rooster, the black rooster, on the label, and that tells you it's Chianti Classico. So this is DOCG, which is strict, and then on top of that, the Consorzio also has higher level laws for Gran Selezione. So it goes Chianti Classico, Chianti Classico Reserva, Chianti Classico Gran Selezione. So
Chianti. So what made you choose this one for our pasta?
Well, also the aging on this is 30 months minimum.
Wow.
3 months in the bottle. So why I chose this wine is the fruit, the acidity, the tannins, all should pair well, complement each other, and just be a great match.
Okay.
So
Can't wait
let's
to try
let's
it.
taste this little bad boy.
Smells
Such a beautiful,
amazing.
yes.
Beautiful aroma. Oh wow.
So on the nose, I'm getting red cherry.
That's right.
Yes, ripe fruit, herbal notes, a little bit of earthiness there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's molasses that I taste or something like.
Balsamic.
Maybe. Yes. Beautiful.
And the acidity is bright, but on the palate, I'm getting this rich cherry, plums, herbs, this earthy notes to it.
Absolutely.
Firm tannins and this vibrant acidity.
It's very vibrant. That's the first thing that I see. When you try other Chiantis, the flavor is completely different. There's subtleness to it, but at the same time, it's so bright. It's beautiful.
So the dish you're about to produce, the Amatriciana, is a complex of flavors. You have the saltiness from the pork. You have the tomatoes. You have
the nutty cheese. The fresh basil.
So the acidity should clear your palate. The fruit should pair up well with the tomatoes, and the acidity will take care of that guanciale that on there.
I can't wait to try it together.
Absolutely. And this wine has such great depth to it. It just continues.
It lingers. It's beautiful. It's the burst of flavors of when you try it the first time. The aroma is subtle and beautiful. I can't wait.
And the thing about Sangiovese is just Sangiovese is such a wine that shows you a sense of place. So we're in Chianti Classico here, and these wines are beautiful. Let's
I can't wait. So we went Italy.
Yes, we did.
All around. So let's go try and cook some pork. Vámonos.
Let's go. Yes, we're gonna go make the dish, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Wow.
There you go.
Look at that. That looks incredible.
It smells delicious.
So, looking at this dish, I see on top here we have a piece of fried basil as garnish, some guanciale, some shaved Parmesan. We have the campanelli noodles, which is kind of like a little bugle. Is that
it's shaped like a bell?
It's shaped like a bell. Okay, not bugle.
A bell.
Campana. Some garlic bread. The tomato sauce looks very rich, and I am looking forward to this.
It's such an easy pasta to make. All fresh ingredients. I put some red onions in it, some fresh garlic, and it had a little bit of jalapeno, a little bit of Calabrian peppers in it. White wine, because why not? And the fresh roasted tomatoes is basically all there is in it. Then the guanciale, of course, that we had ready beforehand, and then we added some fried guanciale just to give it an extra layer of texture.
Awesome, and I think this Roncicone Chianti Classico Gran Selezione is going to hold up well to these rich, bold flavors of this dish. The tomatoes, the cheese, and the spices. I'm very excited.
Like the sweetness of the tomatoes with the spiciness and saltiness of the guanciale. I can't wait. And then the nuttiness of the cheese all together. I think we hit a home run on this one. So I want you to try it and let me know.
Absolutely.
After you.
So smell your wine. You can really get that eucalyptus, balsamic notes.
Yes.
Incredible. So this wine is 9 years old. It's 2015.
I'm so spoiled.
The producer is Barone Ricasoli, arguably one of the top producers of Chianti Classico. And yes,
this is beautiful.
I brought some spoons to share. Why don't you
bring me a plate?
Honors. I didn't want you.
You
go first.
I go first?
Of course.
Okay,
yes.
let's do that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that guanciale. And guanciale is when you cut it, you dice it up, you cut it into small pieces, and then you let it render. You cook it. All that fat is gonna melt away, but save the fat because you want to use that to cook the rest of the ingredients in it.
Some bread.
This is the big one for you. This garlic bread is just gonna be a good vessel for all that sauce.
Yes. Yes, it will be used for soaking up some sauce. Okay.
When you have the option, go ahead and buy fresh pasta. It makes such a difference on your dishes. Cooks super fast. It's beautiful. It has a little bit of a chew, different than the box pasta that you get in the supermarket. And this one is made fresh for us by our friends of Lord Pasta. So I hope you enjoy it.
So let's chat about the dish a little more. So I see something green in here that is not basil.
No, it has pieces of jalapeno. It's usually done with a certain amount of spiced chili, usually Calabrian chilies or any other spicy chili. I had both, so I added a little bit of Calabrian, a little bit of jalapeno to give it an extra bite, crunch, and flavor.
So it's Amatriciana via Puerto Rico.
A little bit of everything, yes.
Okay, excellent. So I do see the chilies in there from both the jalapeno and the Calabrian chili.
Has the red onions.
Red onions.
Lots of tomatoes.
Beautiful. Try to get everything on here.
One bite.
So I can get all the bold flavors. And the pasta is holding that sauce very well. Wow, get a lot of flavor here. Get a little bit of heat on the back finish, but up front you get that saltiness from the guanciale with a little bit of a crunch from the texture. You get the onion, you get the bold tomatoes, a little bit of heat.
And there's no added salt to this pasta. It doesn't need it. The guanciale is so salty and it's already spiced that you don't need to add anything else to it. A little bit of the pasta water, yes, that has a little bit of salt too. But other than that, you don't need to season it anymore. It's light. I think it has a sweetness and a saltiness to it that, it's beautiful.
So this wine is actually, it's harmonizing with the bold flavors of the chilies, the tomatoes, the pecorino, and that acidity is just refreshing the palate so that
getting you ready.
I'm ready for another bite.
Absolutely.
So this is incredible, Chef. Great job.
Thank you. It's easy to make. It's something that you make in 10 minutes. Cut your guanciale, cook it first, and then put all the rest of the ingredients together. 1, 2, 3, and it's done. You can make it ahead of time if you want to roast your tomatoes ahead of time. You have your guanciale cooked ahead of time. It's perfect for entertaining. Then you throw everything together, and voila. Beautiful pasta. I'll take a bite of this garlic bread.
So I generally will have everything prepped, ready to go. And while the water's heating up, especially with fresh pasta because it cooks so quickly, I will prepare the red sauce because it has to reduce.
Yes.
Give it bolder flavors, just concentrate all those flavors.
Yeah. And it's like a 3-process reduction because first you want the wine to reduce. Then you want, the tomatoes and the olive oil and all those juices to reduce. And then when you add the marinara sauce to it, you leave it for a little bit longer. So it starts to thicken and it covers. When you drop the pasta in it, it just coats everything and it's not loose. It's a nice hearty pasta.
I also saw during your preparation of the sauce, you added some of the starchy pasta water to it, which also helps it adhere to the pasta that we use.
And it's great for thickening. So.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful with this wine.
So this wine is a little higher in alcohol. The minimum alcohol for Gran Selezione is 13%.
Wow.
This particular wine is 14.5%.
Drink responsibly.
They've been producing some fantastic wines.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful.
The wine is amazing. It holds with this very flavorful pasta. I think you guys would love it. I can't. This is beautiful.
And we kind of skipped over the tannins. The tannins are holding up to this robust flavor of this dish.
The color is beautiful.
Yeah, and the balance and finish, every sip has just been incredible. Creates a beautiful melody in your mouth, right?
Yes, it does.
As the chef likes to do, she likes to do a little shimmy when she gets all happy.
This is a shimmy, 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 shimmy.
This is my happy place.
This is beautiful. We went to Italy. We had a blast. Comment, like, subscribe, like we always ask you to. You're going to continue to enjoy this pasta here. Like we always say, you want the recipe, DM us at The Monday Baker or
Fermented Boss on Instagram.
And we'll be more than happy to send you the recipe. Click that like and subscribe button and we'll see you next Thursday. We'll see you next time.
Chin chin.
Salud.